Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 17th to the 21st of March. A lot of stuff going on at the moment in the celestial bodies. We've had the lunar eclipse, which is happening pretty much today, as this video comes out. And then we got the equinox. And then we've got the solar eclipse as well. Now, I did do a thing on the lunar eclipse on Sunday, on the Sunday Live, and there was lots of questions and answers. It was a great evening. And it's all about the rhythm. It's all about finding a rhythm within yourself, connecting with the rhythm and finding your beat, as it were. But yeah, go and see the energy, the message from energy. You'll get the full story from there. We will be going into the elements a little bit later on, but in the meantime, let's just see what's going on with your flower. So here we have the general energy that's flowing through at the moment. It's like it's stepping up to the plate. That's what the general energy is doing. It's trying to help that. There is internal questions about this. There seems to be internal questions about maybe other people that are around you. That's what it seems like. Yeah, you know the steps you need to take. And I need to tell you to get rid of all the doubts that are within you. That's what I need to tell you. You know, it's I wouldn't look outwards, I would look inwards. That's the thing with it. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the relationships that are around you. Okay, within your life, your emotional sort of side. There's a lot of connection to the outside world here on this card here. Let's just see what's going on. Yeah, there's a lot of socializing. This is synchronicities in the outside world, coincidences and so forth. There is some good stuff, and maybe the doubts coming from the idea of kind of going, you know, do I trust this? You know, do I trust these coincidences and so forth? What's going on in your karmic path? Your karmic path is looking to bring stability and balance back into life. Yeah, look at that. You get the Seven of Wands, and I think that's that strength within you. It knows, you know where you're going, and it plays really well into that. And if you keep that in mind, what are you doing upside down, you? If you keep that in mind, I think this is where it's going to be a lot easier for you to stick to your path. And you should actually really enjoy it. But it is that question, there's a little bit of question of doubt, of emotions, or passionate about things. You know, and if you feel that passion coming through, I would literally follow it. You've got to base, you know, as I said about in the messages from energy, it's once you find your rhythm in this, I think you're going to feel really a lot more at ease. And I think you're going to prove to yourself that you were right, sort of thing, scenario. In the past, it's from the past, I think you will be able to see this stability a lot easier. Yeah, look at that. You get the Temperance card. I think you have been very patient. I think you have been building that stability within you, within your life. And it has been cultivating it, you know, consciously cultivating, turning negative into positive. There's a lot of good stuff here on relationship sides here. And I really think it's more a case of just believing in the vibration and just kind of going, could this be true? Yes, it could. In your future self is about, once you get into this rhythm, I think it's like when you learn something new, say like, let's just say you were going to learn skateboarding or anything you wanted to learn. You know, it could even be fishing or something like that, or whatever it is, or even painting. You know, you've got to start off and you've got to make mistakes, but I think that's really in the past. I think it's all about positioning, and I think you're now getting comfortable with the style that you are creating. Yeah, look at that balance. Look, it's all about balance from the past to the future there. Really, really nice balance. And you're getting this comfortable, as I said, I think you know you were right about sort of situations that are around you. And it doesn't affect you anymore if it was a bad one. But also it could mean that you were right about, oh yeah, this person could be really good for me. And maybe that's a case of following that. It's knowing the steps you need to take in order to get to the good stuff. How should you engage in this week here? I think you need to, as I said, step up to the plate. I think in this week here, I think you need to take a little bit more of the initiative in regards to relationship side. And I think this will also stimulate any partner you have or any partner you're looking to engage with. And if you do step up to the plate and take the initiative, that enthusiasm is going to rub off to everything and everyone that is around you. Yeah, look at that. You get the Empress card. I think you really do own it. And I think you own it emotionally as well. Looking at your Astroflower and the elements within your Astroflower, it looks like you have got a control over the emotional and passionate side of life. So sometimes our passions can overrun our emotions, and our emotions can run wild, and that can be quite dangerous. And there is an aspect of that within you. But here I think there's a good control over the situation in regards to how you passionately engage in life and also how you emotionally engage in life. Once you start doing that, I think you're going to feel and recognize the good rhythm in life around you that you can get into. And that's going to push some boundaries, really good boundaries. And as I said, I think it's going to be quite sociable. So let's see what's going on the financial side. There's decisions you need to take about your future. And I think it's this week here. And this is where you could probably learn from the past on your emotional side of life of how you apply that within your financial side. I think if you take this idea of trying to bring balance back into your life, that will give you a lot more consistency. And with that consistency will bring you success. Because once you start doing something and repeating it and it starts working, then it's almost like a guarantee, and then you can mix something else in. And this is where it's building up at the moment, but there's decisions that need to be made, and there's a feeling, a getting on the pulse in regards to that. That's your karmic path. I think you need to walk away. Obviously, this is on your karmic path. You obviously need to walk away from something that has been holding you back. And although that, if you walk away from something, that people may turn around and kind of go, oh yeah, there you go, got rid of Aquarius and what have you. You know what I mean? In the long run, you're going to be the winner. And people are going to realise that. But I think you need to start that. And I think that's part of that decision there. What's going on in the synchronicities? The synchronicities is really playing into your future. So this is what we come back to, stepping up to the plate here and knowing the steps you need to take in order to get to your dreams and aspirations. Obviously, there's someone, a business or something that may influence you or connect with you, could be through social media and so forth, that is going to open a door to your future. Yeah, look at that. You get the Knight of Wands. The reading wouldn't be anything without a Knight of Wands at the moment. So you get the Knight of Wands here. This is about someone coming in who may even surprise you. They may even contact you and you kind of go, oh, that's a bit of a, wow, I didn't realise they were going to contact me. And that surprise is bringing that rhythm in. That's what that's what this week is all about, is getting into the rhythm of life. And this is giving you a real boost in opening doors for your future. In your past is, you've been, I think you're very faithful to what you do. When you are applied in something, you are very, very applied in it. And but you weren't getting the returns. That's what I feel like. And you didn't get the returns that you so desired. Yeah, you got some good returns, I think, but you didn't get the good returns that you so desired. And this is where, this is what I mean about, I think you're very reliable. This is where we get the Three of Pentacles. I think from the past, you know how good you are, Aquarius. You really do know how good you are. And you know your worth. And this is a case of, it's a bargaining chip in life in a way. Once you get this influx from this coincidences and that passion, that rhythm that builds up in you, this is where you can use the side of you which is really well organized in order to propel yourself forward in your future. Your future's got a very strong possibility here. And it's a strong possibility that to not only gain finances, but also have yourself in a position that you feel that there's a lot of respect, but also at the same time, it's very stimulating. It's rewarding morally, emotionally, multitudes of ways. Look at that. You get the Ace of Wands. I think that's what's coming in there. This is a big thing that's coming in for you, I think, Aquarius. Really good thing. What's the decision that needs to be made? And this is all a decision about making decision to bring balance back into your life. Okay? And with this balance here, I think this balance should be, it's like on this side here, there's a lot of happiness and joy to be had through that balance and that equilibrium of life. And I think this is where I think within your financial career, you should know, or your business and so forth, you know you are reliable. That side there is not in doubt. Now it's a case of, is it stimulating enough? And I think this is where the question you should be asking yourself. And look what you get. You get the sun, happiness. I think you're shining as well a light on your career or your, your business, and you're trying to open it up in another way that's much more satisfying than just the financial rewards. The financial rewards, I think, are going to be almost like a side effect. You're going to make the money if you install it in a way that, yeah, this job or this business or this project fulfills me. Okay, let's just have a quick look at your elements and see what's going on there. What we can see is, let me just bring them up here. Sorry, technical stuff. What we can see here is what we're looking at. The energy that's coming from the sun at the moment in the prana energy that comes through the earth and comes through your aura and your chakra systems. Have a look at the messages from energy for that. They're across the board. You get earth, you get fire, you get air, you get water. You literally, at the moment, we're being in this equilibrium of forces. And this is why we're having the eclipse now, and then the lunar eclipse, then we're having the equinox, which is the middle point, and then we have the solar eclipse. And it's pushing this rhythm and building this rhythm. So we're looking at elements that may be conflictual or may be incredibly beneficial. Now, we do have this section up here, which is water and earth. That makes for really fertile ground. That's in the here and now. That's in the subconscious in a way, in the way in which you play with the world that is around you. But we do have this water and fire, water and fire, water and fire scenario going on. And that's that balancing act that I was talking about between emotions and passions and so forth. On the financial side, this is, we have water and air. Now, you have this air at the surface and this water at your base because you're the water bearer. So I think you've got a very good solid footing here. And I think that's what creates that, that sort of three of pentacles, scenario. It's very reliable, very, very reliable. And it's basically having that balance there and allowing that fire to come in to just project yourself towards your happiness. Okay, so I will pull a few cards on these section here on the karmic path and also the connection to the universe that is around you, and see how it plays into that fire. So let's just bring your cards back up here and see what's going on in the base. It does seem pretty straightforward for you, as I said. I think I think you're learning to rely on your own rhythm. So with the 7 of Wands, you get the 9 of Wands. Yeah, there is those sort of healthy boundaries, and sometimes those healthy boundaries can hold us back. I think they are. I think you need to be a little bit wary of that. I think you need to start believing in yourself a little bit more in the relationship side, emotional sort of side of life. And just be wary not to just hold yourself back. I do think you need to step up to the plate. I think the overall energy is trying to help you do that. On the 3 of Cups, you get the Emperor card, which is great because you get the Empress at the top. So obviously, yeah, socializing and trying things out, I think is going to help you have a really powerful, balanced view. And yeah, there's Eight of Pentacles. You could say it is work, but then again, life is a little bit work. If it was all easy, it'd be very, very boring. And I think the energy here is kind of sort of saying to you, Aquarius, come on, you know, you've got it within you. Step up, as it were. Let's just see what's going on with that fire. You get the Hierophant as well. There, you know the steps. This is where you can choose the amount of passions that you put into the situation. Yes, it is a bit of a leap of faith because you're learning to believe in your emotions, believe in the situation that is around you, and feeling really good in multitudes of sort of areas. And the energy is trying to help you out there. And certainly at that top section there, as I said, with the earth and the water, within the here and now, it's very, very productive. You've just got to convince yourself more than anything else. Let's see what's going on the financial side. With the Five of Swords, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the moment you walk away from something, it's all about you there as well. The moment you walk away from something, this is where you will walk towards your happiness. But you've got to walk away from it. And what seemed impossible in the past, and I think that's what the Five of Swords was all about, what seemed impossible in the past will suddenly start becoming possible within your life. What's going on with the Knight of Wands? You get the Seven of Pentacles. Naturally, cultivating this connection with another person or with a business or with this interaction that you have that's coming into your life. I think if you cultivate it, that's what's really going to push that Ace of Swords in a big way. And you get the Knight of Cups. Obviously, this person here is bringing in not only passion, or this business is bringing in not only passion, but also joy and happiness and rewarding, emotionally rewarding thing. And let's just see what's going on with that fire that's going between the two. You get the Four of Swords. I think this is giving you healing to the Five of Swords of a situation that's been holding you back. It's going to make you feel a lot better about your situation as you go forward. Certainly with the Nine of Cups. There's loads and loads of possibilities for you here, Aquarius, on your financial side. Be very attentive to what comes into your life in the way of coincidences and what stimulates your passions and opens that door to kind of going, yeah, that could well be it. It could quite literally be just someone connecting with you through social media, which gives you that idea. You may not even work with those people in the future. But what they're doing is they're trying to help you or provoke you to see things in a slightly different way so then you can get the best out of life. So there you go, Aquarius. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Don't forget about the messages from energy. It will be about my head. And also the live that we do on the Sunday night, which is 9 o'clock UK time. That's GMT time. Where we have questions and answers. Could be about your reading, could be about the energies or the topic that we're talking about. It's always good to chat, and then we can find solutions together. I will see you there. And in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.